Previously on Behind Closed Doors.
It's so annoying. Like, why would someone do anything? Grandma! Thank you all for coming. May she be somewhere she wants to be. Because where she is, she probably would not get her way. Even though I didn't know Claudia very well, I only knew her through my brother Joe, and I didn't really see her much. I pretty much always been busy with work, so the only time I ever really saw her is when Joe and Claudia were together, or when I arrested her, so I don't really have much to say about her. Let's see, what do I say about Claudia? Well, I wasn't really around during all of the chaos. I mean, I was pretty much absent, and all of you know that by now. But I did get to see what she was like before the chaos started. She was kind of nice, but a little demanding, and she personally asked me to get involved in the conspiracy, and I denied. And I think all of you by now know that I was abducted and held captive for over a year. So, the person that held me captive is here today, Joe. Well, I've forgiven him because Claudia asked me to do it. So, that's pretty much it. That's all I have to say about Claudia. I mean, I didn't hate her. I just didn't like what she did. Well, I barely knew Claudia, except for that she had a relationship with my father, and they had a child together. But I don't really know much about her. When it was revealed that she was the head of the conspiracy, it was a surprise to a lot of people because, like, we barely knew who she was, and she was always on business trips. So, may she rest in peace, even though she did a lot of bad things. There's not a lot of positive stuff to say about Claudia. When I was a not-so-good person, she confronted me to be involved in the conspiracy, and I agreed, because I was a very angry person then, but I'm a different person now. I faked my death because I didn't want to continue working for Claudia and Sandra. Well, technically, her name is Chelsea Stubble, but I thought it was Cassandra. So, I just was tired of it. I didn't realize it was going to get that far and that intense. I thought it was going to be a quick thing and I was done. But it just continued on and got worse, and so I was just sick of it. So I faked my death so I wouldn't have to do any of that anymore. And I hope that people can forgive me because I'm not doing anything like that anymore. I'm done with that stuff. So I'm changing to be a better person, and I guess I can thank Claudia for that I'm trying to be a better person, because yeah, I guess that's what it'll be. I didn't know Claudia very well, so I don't really know what to say, but what I do know is when I came to town with Lexi, my cousin, Roxy's sister, I I had no idea who was here. I didn't know who anyone was. She only came because somebody asked her to come back to town for some help. And before we even came to town, we were on a road trip, and my sister Cynthia was killed. The man here today, the guy that killed my sister is here today. I didn't know he was here. Anyway, I actually met Claudia in June, and I was going to Renee's house here to find Lexi, because I had no idea where Lexi was, but later I found out that she was abducted and she was held captive by Claudia. But, so I went there, and Claudia was just being mean and saying she doesn't know where Renee is, she doesn't know where Lexi is. I was like, what the heck is going on here? And when I was trying to leave, she attacked me, and I was held captive, but I eventually escaped. But I was in a laundry room, and it was so uncomfortable laying on the washer and dryer, and I got so scared because I came up and stood up and hit the hangers. Oh my gosh, that was so scary. And then I got out of the laundry room, and I was so scared. I had a broom with me, and I'm sorry, Veronica, but I hit Veronica. I dropped the broom, and I was slapping her. I was so scared. I didn't know what was going on. I was held captive. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't really know Claudia, but from what I saw, she was a mean person. But I can see why she's a mean person. But anyway, that's my message. Well, Claudia, I loved her. I've gone back to her so many times, and she's forgiven me for all the times that I left her and went to someone else. I don't know how many times we went back and forth, but we always went back to each other. I'm gonna miss her. We have a child together. Renee. It's nice that there's an addition to the family. I've had so many kids. I had 6, I don't know, probably more. It's just, I love kids, and I just wanted to have more and more and more, and I was happy about it. Lucky. I love you, Claudia. Rest in peace. Thank you all for saying things. I know it was hard to find something positive to say about her because she's done a lot of bad things, but thank you for saying something. And for me, I don't know. Before all of the chaos started, I pretty much had no regret of anything. And all the negative stuff that she's done, it's really hard. So I bite my tongue and put the past in the past and move forward. So I'm going to lip sync some of this song called A New Day Has Come, and I thought it was appropriate because it definitely is going to be a different day.
Next, on Behind Closed Doors.
The hospital called. I thought you were going home to make dinner. No one's ever gonna find out, okay?